evening, night, wherever you are on some amazing planet. And the question today is there money in relaxation massage, in Swedish massage, in non-medical styles of massage? Is there money to be made? Because I know that when I get on, I speak mainly about sports and remedial and orthopedic massage, clinical massage, and that sort of stuff. So it's a fair question to ask. And in response to my last video where I said, where people were often saying that there's no money in massage in general, I did indicate that, of course, there is a lot of money to be made in massage if you put the right offer out there. And I spoke about my friend Lloyd Hale, who has his 8-figure medical massage business, which is obviously more than just massage these days. I spoke about John Adams, who's also got a solid 6-figure business. But in response to that video, I had a question come through on the YouTube comments, and it's from Shari. And Shari asks, can relaxation massage make money when the only outcome is awesome relaxation, nurturing human touch, no medical outcome other than a helpful state of mind? And that's a great question. And the answer is absolutely. It comes down to being able to bring something to the market to address what people want, not necessarily what people need. And when you look at it, Shari, and everybody else who's in that field, look at all the spas. Now, if there wasn't any money to be made in relaxation and pampering and making people feel good, these businesses wouldn't be spending millions, literally millions of dollars building spas. Okay, so there's definitely money in it. I know when I was in the States, and this is going back to my IT days, and I was over there consulting with a hospitality software company, and we went into a meeting, and this is going back to the early 2000s, either 2001 or 2002, and that there was a hotel company at that time looking at spending $5 million just developing a health spa. Okay, so $5 million back in almost 20 years ago. So there's definitely money to be made. So how do you make money with relaxation massage and Swedish massage, that sort of stuff? And what you've got to look at, you've just got to look at a totally different approach to it. You are not selling by the hour or the 90 minutes. You're not selling the massage. You are selling the experience. Okay, when people go to day spas and that sort of stuff, they are investing into an experience. Yes, there is massage involved, but there's lots of other pampering going on as well. So what you want to do is, how can you package things up? How can you maybe, like, you may not have a spare $5 million sitting in your back pocket to go and actually build a spa, and as we know, it's usually owners who make the money, so you're not going to make, well, I suppose you would be busy if you want to go and work with us in a spa situation. And quite frankly, I always tell my students, it's good to go and work for somebody else, to see how their business operates, to see how to do their marketing, to see how they structure their stuff, see how they package their stuff, get an inside view before you go out on your own. Now, I'm not saying then you go out and copy what they do, but there are some very key benefits to doing that, and I'll get that in a minute. But before I get to that, if you're watching live, can you please put in #live and let me know where you're from? If you're watching this on the replay, put in #replay. If you've got any questions whatsoever, please put them into the comments and I will answer them, even if you're watching on the replay, right? So I'm actually answering a replay question in this video. So I promise you I will answer any questions that you have, okay? If you're catching this on YouTube, please hit that little thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button and the little bell to be notified, okay? And and also, guys, if you believe it, if you've got a friend who you believe can actually benefit from this information, please tag them in. Please like and share this. Now, and also, I just want to say that sometimes you see me sort of doing this sort of stuff, looking over here, and that's because my camera is here, but my computer screen is here. So when I'm looking at the computer screen and checking for comments or whatever coming through, that's why I'm sort of glancing away. So just wanted to sort of clarify that, because it can look a little bit weird that I'm not looking at you when I'm talking at you, but I'm just sort of checking the computer at the same time. Okay, so let's come back to the benefits of working in somebody else's business, and this goes for any type of massage, whether whether you're doing relaxation or medical sort of stuff. If you are new to the field, so say you're just coming out, you just graduated, you've got no real business experience, you really don't. So the only thing that you can really do is sort of depend on maybe the marketing module that you learned in college, and then you start looking around and you start to see what everybody else is out there doing, and you start to model it, but you really don't know if what they're doing is working, whether they're struggling like you. It's a bit of a catch-22. And what I suggest to my client, to my students when I was teaching in the college, is go and spend 3 months, 6 months. It doesn't have to be a lifetime. I know, like some people go, I'm doing this massage course, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to charge $100, $120 an hour, and that's very big money. Like there's professionals out there who don't earn that money an hour, right? And then you soon learn, okay, well, you can earn $100, $150 an hour, but you're not working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. There can be a lot of downtime, especially then when you are establishing a business. It takes time to get momentum. It takes time to get known. It takes time to get the clients into the door. So there's a couple of reasons why it's good to go and work with somebody else from the outset. Number one is make sure you've got enough money behind you to carry you through while you're building, while you're getting busy. Number two, see how they structure their business. See how the rooms are set up. See what services they offer. See the pricing structure. Look at their marketing, right? And this way you get some ideas. But the other thing too is what you're doing is you actually still honing your skills. Now you're working on real life clients. You're getting more and more experience, and you're getting known, right? So you're getting known to the public. So when you go out and start your own business, you're not just this unknown person just popping up like a mushroom somewhere. And also, you're also finding your skills and what you love and what you like to do. You're discovering yourself. So you're finding this out in somebody else's business, so that when you go into your own business, you are much more clear, you're much more focused, you know what you like to do, you know where you get your best results, and you know how to, and you know who you want to work with, right? That's so important. So that's that tip. But quite frankly, there is a lot of money in relaxation massage as well. And if you can sort of look at a way where you can, as I said, you probably don't have a few $1 million sitting in your back pocket to actually build a health spa. But if you can incorporate some of that health spa pampering and nurturing and spoiling and that sort of stuff into your clinic and practice and package it up, then that's going to be the way. And like I said, and the real money comes in from the experience. And if you can sort of package something up to make it like a half-day experience or even a full-day experience, and have maybe limit it to five people, and they come in and they get champagne and they get a pedicure and a manicure and they get this done, and I mean they sort of package it up. That's one way to sort of give us like a spa experience. How could you look at how to give a spa experience in the home? Like some people, they've got kids and family and work and that sort of stuff, and they can't escape to a spa. Can you bring that spa experience to them? Can you bring a little mini spa experience? Okay, now I keep on using the word experience. Find your market. There are so many stressed out people. Stress is a killer. We know stress is a killer, right? So relaxation massage isn't anything to be frowned upon. Oh, it's just relaxation. I mean, it's a highly it's still very medically beneficial, whether or not it's actually flagged in that medical realm. Stressed out mums, can you package something up with stressed out mums? Can you package something up for ADD kids? Like I worked a lot with mums with children who were sort of bouncing off the walls and that sort of stuff, and I didn't sort of so much give them a massage because they were pretty little, but I definitely used essential oils, and I had a way of actually introducing oils so that mum wasn't sort of forcing essential oils on, but that the child actually chose the oils that they liked and actually enjoyed having those oils applied and actually asked to have them applied. So that's what I'm saying is look beyond just simply doing massage. You can actually do massage, bring in some oils, bring in some other bits and pieces. You can even look at supplementation for you could do like the whole health thing, right? So massage can just be part of it, but you can just package up a whole health thing. You could set up boot camps or challenges. You could do 21-day challenges for for healthy lifestyle, and of course part of that is the massage, right? So it's just you've got to think outside the box. What about the corporate world? What about these business executives and these staff members who are just stressed out so much? I know for a fact if you go to any number of HR departments for these big companies, they actually do utilize relaxation massage therapists. So I did some work in between because I'm actually in Australia. When I got my qualifications, the way it was is you had to qualify as a relaxation therapist, as a Swedish massage therapist first before you could go on to do your more advanced clinical stuff. Okay, so I did that, and I actually worked for a couple of agencies doing relaxation massage in the holidays between my courses, and I just forgot where I was going to with that. Anyway, that happens. But that's right. And one of those things I did is I actually drove up to Brisbane, which is about an hour and a half. And this is how much work there was. Like, so on a Friday morning, I'd drive to Brisbane and I'd do seated massage for it was a software company, a US software company. It was their office in Brisbane. And this software company, they provided their employees with breakfast and massage and that sort of stuff. Who wanted it? Like, they didn't have to have breakfast, they didn't have to have massage. But the point is that saying that so that their employees didn't have to struggle through peak hour traffic to get to work. They could leave and go to work earlier, have this beautiful buffet breakfast laid on, and also have seated massage prior to starting work if they wanted it. So we know that companies do utilize massage. I mean, seated massage is huge. Expos and trade shows and all sort of stuff. A lot of these companies, to get people to sort of stay at their booth, will often employ massage therapists to do seated massage. There was another thing here on the Gold Coast. There was a financial trade show, and I was contracted by the Bank of Adelaide to do just that, to actually set up a massage chair and to give 15-minute massages to people. And what that does is that sort of just makes them stick at that booth, right? And I was flat out, right? Obviously there were quiet times when people were in the sessions, but it was so busy and it was well paid. So yes, there is meant to be made my summit, my Global Wellness Business Summit, my co-host Gail Wood, very, very successful in the spa and relaxation massage space. We also had another speaker on the summit the last couple of times. One, we actually had him in a premium spot, and then last year we had him as a speaker, and that was Robert Novacek. And I don't think he's a massage therapist himself, but he actually took a spa that was basically going down the gurgler and turned it into a big business. And it all comes down to structures and systems, but also just thinking outside the box. Think you are more than just a massage therapist. What are you bringing to these people? What do you want these people to experience? If you give them an experience, number one, they're going to come back if they really, really enjoy it. Number two, they're going to talk about it. Okay, so once again, if you're catching this live, please put in #live. If you're watching this on the replay, please put in #replay. Any questions, put them in the comments. And I said, even if you're catching this on the replay, do put the comment in, because I will answer it. I do promise you that. It's a big thing. And saying like this packaging and come up with ideas and sort of, that's the sort of stuff that I can work with you with and help you come up with those sort of more out of the box ideas that you can package up, be unique, not just be another person who gives massage, or not just be another person who gives gym. That's where you are fighting. If you're just another person who provides a massage, then you are fighting in a very, very big market. But if you can take yourself out of that market and package yourself up, offer something that is really, really mind-blowing, always over-deliver, you could have that wow factor. Yeah, I mean, you can have a wow factor even if they're long on the table with whale song and candles and incense and essential oils and they're blissed out to the world. That's a wow factor, right? Okay. Now, at this point in time, at the time of this live, we've got just over 24 hours. I think about 26 hours of that special deal for the Get Book Stay Book method. Now, remembering that that's a one-off price of $97, and when that counter hits zero on that page at getbookstaybookmethod.com, the enrollment price for that course alone will go up to $497, which is where it was when it was first launched. It's a great course, but remember, for that $97, you're getting much, much more than just the Get Book Stay Book method. I'm bringing you into an exciting new platform, and basically the Get Book Stay Book method is the vehicle to which you're coming in. But what I'm offering you is like a lifetime membership into a platform where you're going to get new training and actually live coaching every month, because I want to help you. And I think the problem with just creating courses and putting them out there is, firstly, a small percent of people even start courses, and even a smaller percent of people even finish courses. And I think the thing is, life happens, they get busy. It might be a shiny object syndrome, or they might just get caught up, they might get stuck and they don't know the way forward, and so they just stop, right? So I didn't want to just create another course, but I've got so much more information, so much more exciting information to share with you, that I wanted to bring it to you in a format that was going to work with you and for you the best. And so I don't want to overwhelm you. I don't want to sort of hit you over the head with hundreds of hours of training. So I wanted to bring it to you in chunks that you can ingest, like you can actually take in and then implement, because implementation is so important. If you don't implement what you learn, nothing changes, right? And then so there'd be a new training every month, and then also be live coaching calls every month. We get on, we can discuss, we can talk about. I can talk about these things with you. I can answer your questions, and we can come up with ideas, packages, ways forward. Okay, working with me directly, implementing the stuff that I'm teaching. And on top of that, then you also get access to every other system that I've written. So you obviously you get access to the Get Book Stay Book method. You get access to the Google SEO course, where you get on the first page of Google, right? You get that for free. You get the strapping course. So basically, every course that I put out there will become available inside the members area, and it'll be dripped out to you. So once again, you're not going to get in there and just be overwhelmed with hundreds of hours of material, but you're going to have access to all that for life for one-time price. Now, when that counter comes to zero, and it will in about 26 hours, that price goes up to $497, and you will never get lifetime access into this membership again for $97. In fact, the lifetime access will start at probably around about $297 or $247, right? If you want even to get an annual membership, the annual membership will be over $100, probably around about that $147, or you can be paying $19 a month, right? So that's why $97 is such a huge value. But what is even more value is the fact that I will be sharing with you what is working now. Like, things change, like Facebook and these social media platforms, they change the rules, and all of a sudden what you used to be able to do yesterday, you can't do today. The government changes the rules. So basically, what you could say yesterday, you can't say today. Through the alphabet company, the alphabet agencies like the FDA, and here in Australia, the TGA. The TGA here in Australia has basically gagged natural therapists. There's very little a natural therapist can actually say in their advertising and in their marketing on the website. It's just the way it is. And I know that happened in the States not so long ago. The pendulum always swings to the extreme. It never comes to that middle part. And so to combat people out there making claims, and you should never make claims. I mean, that's common sense. But there's lots of people out there making claims and putting people at risk, and so the government just comes down and puts an axe down and goes, no, you can't say that anymore, and just it hurts everybody in the business. So the people doing the silly stuff ultimately start to hurt the industry in general. Okay, so there you go. So that's the session for the day. That was answering Shari's question, and the answer is yes. But you've got to think outside the box, and you've got to bring something to the table that is more than just massage. If you're just seen as another person giving relaxation massage, then you are working in a market with thousands of other people just giving massage. You've got to package. You've got to call it something different, and you've got to package an experience. Right? It has to be like you look at the benefit. What is that person walking away with? And there's so much option. There's so many options out there because there's very few people doing it, right? So it's only limited by your imagination, and the only limits that you can, the only limits that you have are the ones you place on yourself. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm heading off. So once again, any questions whatsoever, stick them in the comments, and I will get you answers. And pop across to getbookstaybookmethod.com and take advantage of that amazing offer before the timer hits 0. Okay, guys, you take care.